All right, tell us who you are, where you go to school, and what God's been doing in your life.
Right.
Hold on, Thomas. Here you go.
My name is Thomas Smith. I go to school at Smithson Valley Middle School. But I wanted to tell you something that happened to me at winter retreat. So we went to an 80s dance party, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who went there had like a lot of fun. But I was probably dancing terribly, but like I was amazed because all of you guys came up and circled around me and started to cheer my name and stuff. And I was just glad, and I was happy that, like, because I when I went to my first middle school dance, I saw this one girl who was like doing a Michael Jackson dance. But
It's all right.
but I just wanted to say, be brave. Do what you want to do. Don't let others pull you down. Come up here. Don't be embarrassed to come up here. Go ahead and come up here.
Awesome. Thanks, Thomas. Come on.
Hi, I'm Nevaeh, and I go to Texo. Before this weekend, I used to be like really shy, and after God changed my heart and helped me become more open.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you, Nevaeh. Awesome. Come on, Kristen.
Hi, my name is Kirsten, and I go to Smithson Valley Middle School. And support. So I've been having some trouble at school and rude comments, and God showed me not to listen to them and not to let it get to me. And so I've been trying to help other people that have been bullied or had rude comments said to them, and just help them figure out who they are, things like that.
Thanks, Kristen.
Okay, hi, I'm Gabby, and I go to Bush Middle School. And so this weekend at the winter retreat, one of my good friends told me that near the beginning of the school year, she had wanted to take her own life. And I didn't know about this until at the retreat. And near the beginning of the school year, when this was going on, I invited her to go to youth group with me. And the message, like the theme of the youth group was, I am worth it. And I didn't really feel God's presence in my life. And then I found this out this weekend. So if you don't really feel like God's working in your life, he's always in the background doing stuff. You just might not know about it right now. So always have faith in him. And yeah.
Amen. Thanks, Gabby.
Hi, my name's Emma Kate, and I'm homeschooled. And so I went to winter retreat last weekend, and before winter retreat, I felt like far away from God, and what held me far away from God is I felt like I couldn't hear his voice. And so it was like Saturday night, and we went to groups, and I went into the group of like hearing the Lord and stuff. And so when I was there, God really showed me a picture that like I was in God's throne, and I had a seat, and God was telling me that he was for me. And so what God showed me is that I don't have to hear his voice, but I can see pictures. And yeah.
Amen. Thanks, Emma.
Hi, my name is Reagan. I go to Reagan High School. And thank you. And this weekend, I really think that God showed me that I should be courageous with whoever I'm surrounded by, and just not be scared to, show them who I believe that Jesus is. And I think that this weekend I met some new friends that went to Saks. I don't think they're here tonight, but I think I was kind of nervous at the beginning of the weekend to hang around them. And then I just, I kind of prayed about it, and I was like, Lord, just allow me to be myself and just hang around whoever you choose me to hang around. And I think God allowed me to step into that group of kids and let me, talk about them. And we really fellowshipped, and we had good conversations about who we believe Jesus is. And I think that led to some true happiness this weekend. I got to have a lot of fun jumping around and dancing and singing and stuff. So, yeah, thank you.
How's it going, guys? My name is Joseph. I'm also homeschooled. So one of the main things that really stood out to me this weekend was Sunday morning when Daniel preached. That was amazing. Yeah, so Dan can preach, like really preach. Anyways, so one of the things that stood out is he was talking about how Jesus called Peter into the water. And often I felt like God was like, Joe, you're focusing. Daniel talked about how like we focus on the water sustaining us, and that's not what sustains us. It's God who sustains. And so the main thing that God really showed me was, like, don't worry about wherever you're going to be, the ground that you're on, because I'm going to hold you up no matter where you are at. And so that really encouraged me, and I hope that encourages y'all.
Thanks, Joe.
Hello. Hi, my name is Carolina Weaver. I go to Saks, or San Antonio Christian School. I wasn't able to go to retreat. It sucks because I did want to go, and I saw how much the Lord has worked with y'all. And I'm brand new here. This is probably my 5th time here. And I wanted to say that I don't know all of you. I wish I did. But I know that paths can be hard. I grew up in a town that was heavily populated with children, and so a lot of them didn't grow up with great lives. And I was a recipient of their anger. I was bullied at a young age. I switched to another school, and I was bullied there as well. The past year that, before I moved here, I was bullied again, but in a different way. When people say be a light in the darkness, it was like being a candlelight in a football field of darkness. But I wanted to tell you that even though it feels like that for some of you, and in your past it has felt like that there is hope, because at that time, all I could hang on to was God. And so I felt called to share this because that's what's laid heavier in my heart, because my past is not something I like to remember, but it's something I also do like to remember because it shows that I can find strength in the Lord. And that means that so can you, no matter what your past is, what you've done, what you will do, and what you can remember.
Amen. Thank you.
Hi, I'm 7. I go to Smith Valley Middle School. Yeah! This past semester at school, I was really distant, and I got in a lot of fights with that kid. and he was the first person to ever invite me here, and so it just changed my life because I was really far from God, and I'm sorry for crying, but it just helped me.
Amen.
Hey guys, I'm Savannah. I go to Johnson High School. I just wanted to say that I've been going to this church for probably like a month now, I guess, month and a half, somewhere around there. What? Oh, okay. Well, I lose count. But I just want to share that it's been such an experience. I try not to cry all the time. It's been such an experiment. Oh my gosh, experiment to me. It's like y'all are my new family, and I want to thank y'all for that, especially Emma, Anna, Kaylin, like you too.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyways,
keep going.
I just want to thank y'all for always being there. Like it's like y'all are my family, like I said, and God has changed my point of view in so many ways, and so I feel like how do I say this? I felt like my life and my behaviors at home has changed, and like my relationship not only with God but with my family has changed so much, and it's been such an honor and such a blessing that I get to connect with God every day now and like stick to it, you know.
Amen.
So, thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Savannah. Hey, we're gonna, just so everybody knows, we'll have time for one more after that last one. Okay, come on.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cameron. I go to Smithson Valley High School. So, I have been coming here for 4 years, and I love it here. There's no place I'd rather be than at church. So, for all those who support me, I just want to thank you and say that I'm here for you if you ever need me.
Thanks, Cameron. Great job. All right, Jake. Come on up. Everybody say hi, Jake.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? That's good. That's good. Hey, now you all may have saw me around here in CrossBridge Church for some time now, have you? Well, if you have, well, let me tell you something. Even though it might be a bit awkward, or weird, or crazy, or strange sometimes, well, let's just say it's because I myself, just like you all are yourselves. Of course, it all makes sense, though. But the truth is, I only do what God wants me to do. It's according to this right here.
That's right.
You see, that's my initials on it.
Yeah.
That's right. You see, my parents gave this to me, and I was able to read every night, just in case of. Well, it's just to help me with my homework, if you know what I mean. Well, yeah, pretty funny. I mean, come on. Well, both worship and homework. I mean, come on. What I mean to say is, well, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you all. You all are just so talented and imaginative. If your friends can't see that, well, they'll find out soon. And I'm going to tell you something. You all are the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary people I've ever met. Well, anyone's ever met. Because you all are capable of amazing things. Because you are special. Awesome. And so am I. So is everyone. Like a prophecy. Well, it might be like one. But, I'd say it's true. And it's about all of us. But right now, it's about all of you. And you still can change your lives. Okay. Your family, and everything. That's all I have for today.
Awesome. Good job, Jacob. Good job. Come on out. Come on.
Hello.
Come on over here.
My bad. I'm Violet. I go to Reagan High School. Woo. I'm gonna make this quick, but I have been in a really deep depression-ish thing when I went to retreat, and I had felt like I had no place else to go. Like I was at the end of my rope, and there was 3 sections that we went to this one night, and I went to one of them. I'm not gonna say which one, but I went to one of them, and I heard God say, "You're worth it," and I have a plan, and to keep going. That's all I have.
Amen. Thanks, Kyle. Good job. All right, Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Spring Branch Middle School. And I just kind of wanted to say that, God's touched me in ways, I guess, but they haven't been big ways. Like, some people say that they've been touched in big ways by God, and that's amazing. But, I've just kind of had the mindset that, I should be touched like that too. And, but he's kind of touched me in smaller ways that you wouldn't really expect, that sound kind of weird, but it's just kind of to say that, he doesn't have to touch you in some crazy way.
That's right.
It's just the smallest things that make the biggest difference. Just something that you did that you realize, the next day that God told you to do that. You could just kind of feel it. And so that's all. But yeah.
Awesome job. Thanks, Emma.
So I'm Zach. So I actually don't have a whole lot prepared, so I might be up here for like half of as long as I thought I would be. I don't know if God has ever had y'all like wait on something. I know that that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I had some bitterness against God about that for like 2 years, and so progressively I'd kind of let go of things here and there. But I think at winter retreat I kind of like finally put that to rest. And it can feel like at some points you're just putting time out. Like God's like, you sit in that corner, you be quiet, I'll be back soon. But it's not like that. He really is in the waiting. There's a song that they sung it like a long time ago. It was a worship song. It's like he's in the waiting and just watches your triumph is unfolding. And so that's really what it is just waiting for your triumph to unfold.
That's right.
And so just have faith that he is in the waiting and that he is here for you through it. So
awesome. Thanks, Zach.